Hi guys, I hope you're all doing okay. So my name is Divine Deborah and I do videos on TikTok. I'm a psychic medium and I am going to do a reading on Keir Starmer. This is very requested a lot. So I'm going to see what we get for Keir Starmer. So I'm going to use my true crime cards because there's a lot of corruption in the government, isn't there? Let's face it. Let's have a look at the true crime ones, and then I'm going to use my original deck on Keir Starmer and see what comes out. A lot of people ask me if there's going to be another election coming up. So let's see what we're getting for the election and the Labour Party. Very, there's a lot of intense energy around the Labour Party. I'm going to say that. The Labour Party are not happy with this guy. They feel like he's selling them out. They feel like he's let them down. They feel like he's a bad representation of Labour. I know we've had that lady who's been removed recently. The lady with the ginger hair. But I feel there's another lady to leave. And I feel like this is going to be Rachel Reeves. You've seen a while ago where she was crying in Parliament. And she wasn't happy about things. There was something going on in her personal life, but there was also something going on about her position in power as well, where I feel like she feels as if, you know, she's on rocky. It showed me a boat going like that. So she knows, weird, this card, boat, this is all to do with immigration. There's going to be a massive, I mean, there's already scandals coming out right now, but there's going to be huge pressure on the immigration. And this is going to be where she's going to be thrown under the bus by Starmer. Yeah, she's going to be, she's going to work. I feel like she's going to help. Right, so what they're showing me, like other people in the Labour Party who are not happy about Starmer, like when this lady leaves, it's going to be a catalyst and it's going to shake everything up and it's going to, like, it's all going to collapse. When something's built on lies and deceit, a foundation, it only takes a few. They show me that pling, you know, that game where you pull things out and then things start falling. What's the name, that hippopotamus thing where you pull they're showing me like once a few people have left, it's literally like the foundations are going to start collapsing, and it's giving me like they're holding things together by a thread. It only takes a few more things and then everything's going to fall apart. It's going to all be exposed. I think Keir Starmer knows his time's up, and it's coming very, very soon, because they're just giving me this card hidden. There's a lot of things hidden from the public. There's a lot of things the press are hiding from the public, and I just feel like this is going to start unraveling. People are going to start asking questions. People are going to start wanting answers, and they don't have the answers, and they're trying to skirt around it, and he's always trying to skirt around things. He's always like, whenever something happens, we get the same thing from him all the time, isn't it? It's kind of like excuses, but it's like the elephant in the room. We know why this is happening. There needs to be a whole closure of the borders with the boats coming over. There is going to be an intervention, and I feel like it's going to be from overseas. There's going to be overseas help for UK coming in. So I feel like that could be Trump, or yeah, it could be somebody else, but I feel like I'm getting drawn to America. Is going to come in with a lifeline. There is going to be some changes around UK, but it has to fall first. Things have to be revealed. I feel like this guy works in his ego, massively in his ego. Now, he was definitely groomed for this time. He was definitely prepped to do what he's for this position that he's got now, and he definitely works for higher up people. He does not make the decisions. He has the decisions made for him, and he follows the script. And I keep getting the script right. He's going to have to change the script, because this guy is just a massive threat to the higher up people, because there's so many things now where they are nervous about things coming out. So I definitely see that once this Rachel Reeves leaves, and I do believe that she may go, it could be the back end of this year, or it could be the start of next year. Starmer is going to go. Don't get me wrong, he's going to go. But it's going to take a few more things to get that happening. There's going to be an uprising of the males who are going to start going out marching, the men who are going to, I get Scotland first, and I get them going together, brother uniting with Ireland. Once this energy comes in, kicks in, this strong male energy comes in, this force not to be reckoned with, this is when they're going to feel the pressure, and this is when they're going to have to remove this guy. I don't know if he gets removed or he steps down, because he's very in his ego. It's like it would take a lot for him to admit he's wrong or leave, or he's just so massively in his ego. He's working with somebody else, partner in crime, and I get this person. I think it's Sadiq Khan. I think these two are just like meets like. They are very, very similar, very corrupt. Definitely get with Sadiq Khan. There's an ill health coming in. You know, when people think they've got away with things, I've got the word, don't celebrate too soon. Don't celebrate too soon, because when you get away with so much, yeah, you will do, but then the hand of God comes in, and it's like, boom, you're out. There's got to be more and more about this immigration thing, I think, coming in. That's going to happen, and more. There's a big meeting coming in about this. It could be the Cobra meeting or whatever. I'm not sure with politics, but I can see a meeting, people sitting around a table making decisions about what to do next, because there's going to be a crisis coming in, and they cannot run from the truth. Like, there's going to be like so much exposure coming in. The media is going to be exposed as well, because look at this card. That's all I'm going to say. I've always said they're just mafia in suits. That's what they are. Mafia in suits. Look at this card. I mean, you can't write this. That's, yep. Sold his soul. Sold his soul for what? Yep. So it is going to happen, guys. There is going to be a change in politics. There is going to be a removal. But it's going to be the Labour Party. The people in the Labour Party are going to turn on him. They're going to sell him out, because they don't feel safe in their jobs. I feel like I'm getting a boat rocking. They feel like he's rocked the boat too much. He's basically, he's just took things too far, and he's just made the other people look, I just get them really uncomfortable with the decisions that he's made and how it's made Labour look. I feel like a lot of people, once this woman is removed, that's when I see things massively changing around the Labour Party. Right, let me just pull some different cards on this and see what else. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is not factual. I have to say this to protect myself. These are just thoughts and visions. Take this reading with a pinch of salt, because like I said, it's just a reading. But I just get what I get. And I stand by my readings. So there's definitely some massive changes. I do see a woman coming in the future. She's got blonde hair. I don't know if she's connected to Trump, but she's connected to the military. She gives me Margaret Thatcher vibes. She's very fearless. She has no fear of the cartels. She has no fear of anything. This woman is going to make a massive change. She's got a good heart. She works for the people. She's the voice of the people. She's going to close the borders. She's going to close the borders. When is she coming in? Something's going to happen from January onwards, okay? Not seeing it this side of this year, but there is a woman. Maybe there's somebody that stands in first and then she comes in after. Why do I keep getting Trump connected to her? Why? Is she the Trump's chief of staff? She looks like Margaret Thatcher, doesn't she? This woman is like powerful as fuck. Powerful. she's had a long history in politics, or she's been behind the scenes, but she knows her shit, she knows her stuff, but she's in the shadows, but then she's going to come forward. She's going to come forward and she's going to show herself. They're showing me a curtain coming up and then da-da. But she's very, very knowledgeable. She knows, she's done this for a very long time. Keep getting like planes, fighter planes. Has she been in like the RAF or the Navy or something? She's got, or she's works for people in the Navy, or she's very connected to the military. She's very connected. She's very strong. She's very strong, this woman. I feel like she's going to help UK. You're not going to like this woman at first, but then you're going to draw to her. You're going to like her after a while. Right, we're 10 minutes in. Let me see what these cards are saying. Right, if I look a bit different on here, guys, it's because there's no filter. Yeah, so this is giving me illusion of being trapped, and then it's like action being taken. See how this horse is moving forward and taking action, and everyone's like looking, and like it's just showing me like somebody is going to take over and take action and get people out of that illusion of feeling trapped. Somebody's going to change that, because in the UK people feel so trapped, and like, which way do we go? What we need direction, we need focus, we need somebody to sort of, and I feel like this person's coming in to sort of bring confidence back to UK, because UK's lost a lot of confidence. I keep getting the word confidence. So she's going to bring that back, because we need somebody who takes action. We need somebody who gets shit done. We don't need somebody that just keeps telling us we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and nothing ever happens. We need changes. Chariot card. So that's, to me, it's giving me like this person is fighting a battle at the moment with the dark, and I feel like this person will win in the end, but it's going to be a battle. It's not going to be easy to get this happening. It's like it's going to be, people are not going to want to let go of power and control very easily. So there is a massive battle going on in the world right now for power and greed. And this is what's happening. This is why everything is just so chaotic, because people don't want to let go of this power. But eventually the light will win. The light will win. And I get that, because if you look at this horse, you can see it's leading. It's leading. It's taking over. So there is going to be a takeover. But I do feel like it could take up to 7 months. They're giving me 7. So what, 7 months from now? You're talking like summer or something? Because there's huge changes around March, April around this. And then I feel summertime, around August, there's a massive balance coming in. I know that sounds a long time, guys. I know it does. But just hang in there, because there's a lot happening around spring. They keep giving me spring is massive around this. I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty in UK, especially around self-employment, people trying to work for themselves, trying to like bring in like trying to build up businesses and stuff like that. So and we're just being so, honestly, we're being so suffocated right now with bills and everything else, and it just feels like, where is the light? Where is it gonna sort of get better? I totally understand that, but they always say it gets worse before it gets better, and we are in the worst stages now, where it's literally like we are at they call it the end times, but it's the end of an old cycle times. It's the end of the old matrix. It has to get worse before it gets better. This is why you're in the most ugliest time right now. It's the final push. Like when you push a baby out, it's so painful. It's the same thing, but then when the baby comes, everything, you forget everything. It's like, wow, this is amazing. This is the energy that I'm getting is happening with UK. We are in the final push, and there's going to be a pushback from the public, especially the men. The men are going to stand up. Scotland's going to be first. But that's my reading. That's all I'm getting, guys. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate you all, and I will be doing more and more readings on this. So take care, have a great day, and I hope you have a lovely Thursday.